Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Filecoin update. We want to take a look at the price at one more time. As you can see that yes, we are still waiting for this 200% pump to show up here. Obviously at this point it's no longer 200% because you know what, the price has been moving up, so we are now left with something like 160 something percent, and the window is closing really fast. But I also wanted to show you another price target which I think is almost guaranteed in the immediate short term here for the Filecoin price set. But before we get into the content, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video by delicately tapping the like button. It just helps the YouTube algorithm. People looking for Filecoin updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I would encourage you to do so really, because I do TA on Filecoin and a number of altcoins on a regular basis, and I don't want to run my mouth too much. So let's get back into the price set here, and you can still see that yes, we are continuing our uptrend here, and then this whole thing that you are seeing here is just a work of accumulation pattern. I've gone on to show you this time and again, and I happen to believe that we are right around this last point of support here for Filecoin, waiting for that big break of the resistance, heading all the way to something like $16 here. The reason being that if you want to take a look around the market and take a look at coins in the same category with Filecoin, you can see that Filecoin is actually lagging behind those ones. But I think obviously there is an advantage that you can see here. Ocean Protocol, I get the example of Storage, the example of Sia Coin, and so forth right here. I mean, we have Akash Network really doing something amazing here. But I mean, as I said already, I think there is an advantage of Filecoin being a laggard here because we have the advantage of seeing things in hindsight. So for me, it's just a matter of time before we catch up with the rest of the market. There is something in this market called jealousy capitulation, where you see other coins flying to the upside. You try to chase them selling the one that you are holding, but then again, it has been revealed time and again that that is a losing strategy, because what usually happens is you fail to make profits in those ones you are chasing, and then after enough time, yours that you have been holding will now start moving to the upside. So yeah, I think this thing is going to happen here for Filecoin. But these price targets that we are talking about, in as much as they may be good, they are just only in the immediate short term, right? We haven't even started talking about the longer time from perspective, right? This is like the very minimum, right? I also wanted to show you another price tag which I think is like very conservative here, and something that is actually also almost guaranteed, right? So let's go ahead and clear everything here. We want to start afresh, and I wanted to show you this Filecoin price set here on a weekly time frame, and you can see that here we have a nice Elliott wave count in which you can say this is probably wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 here, wave 4, and then this is your wave 5 to mark the very bottom of this structure. Now this is something that I see as an opportunity here, because what usually happens with this structure here is that even in the worst case scenario, right, the price rose back to wave 4 here, and we are looking at something like $26 to $28 here for Filecoin, which is going to be a massive rise obviously from where we are sitting at the moment. We are looking at something like a 400% or something like that, right? So this is optimistic. I mean, who doesn't want to multiply whatever they are holding by 4? That is always something that is fantastic. As I said already, this is in the immediate short term, but let me quickly show you examples across the markets when we have had something like this. So let's quickly start here maybe with the example of Bitcoin, and you can see even with the recent move that we had in the Bitcoin price action, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 to the downside here, and when you have hit your bottom here, you just go ahead and draw back to wave 4 in the worst case scenario. Now I keep saying this is the worst case scenario because you can see, for example, with this example here, the price continued to the upside. So these are like almost guaranteed price targets that I'm talking about, at least in my own opinion, right? But let me also show you the example of you know, this is Bitcoin Cash, same structure which you can see here, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside. You roll back to at least this wave right here, wave 4, right? And you can see it's trying to work its way up, but just to be like super conservative, we are looking at $28 there. And then we also have the example of Ethereum. You can also see that the same structure that we are seeing here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you roll back to, you know, at least wave 4 here before you may go to the downside, or you may continue to the upside, right? This is not the only example. I mean, I had another example here. You can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, again you roll back at least to wave 4. So this is something that you are seeing time and again. I mean, you can also even try to see it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You roll back at least to wave 4 here. You can even see these things even on a shorter time from perspective. For example, the trade that we took yesterday in our trading group, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. we were expecting a rollback to work for. We even exceeded that, so that was pretty good there. I mean, we were ripping even something like 168% in a very short space of time, so that was really nice. So yeah, this structure really has me excited here on Filecoin, because I mean, at least for me, it's almost a guarantee that we are going to have something like that in the very worst case scenario. Obviously, remember, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't buy or sell anything because of anything I say, all right? But if you like the content, don't forget to let's tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I'll have to see you on the very next one. Take really good care of yourselves. Bye.